All right. A couple of seconds ahead of schedule, but let's get back to it. Let me pause that. All right. Welcome back. I'm still Dorthak, and this is still Factorio Industrial Revolution. So this is, let's see. Now we're not getting in enough copper ingots. We've solved the bottleneck of the output side, but it looks like we do not have nearly enough copper ingots here, which is a significant problem. Oh. Let's take a look at what we're doing with that. Copper ingots are coming in here and going on the bus. Yes. Yes. And it looks like at some point they're turning into... the belt is red, but here it is yellow. So let's fix that. And see if that's enough to make it better. Alright, well, the inserters didn't really need to be upgraded, but that's okay. Let's see. That's looking better. Okay, this whole array is on now. Let's see if this will get sufficiently through. It doesn't quite saturate the blue belt, so we may need to add a few more machines. In fact, let's do that. Boy, this is really eating them. Why are you not running? Oh, because I didn't have the right inserters. Right. And you need to be Shift E, Shift E. There we are. That's pretty much a saturated blue belt. Okay. That's still not reaching the end, but I think that's the most we can do with this. How fast are we using them? 3 every second, and this is producing 1 every second. Oh yeah, 1 to 1 is nowhere near what we need. We need, no, this is 2 every second. So 2 to 3. Much like in regular Factorio. But, yeah. So, hopefully this produces at least a little bit of an improvement so that we can get some more red circuits and such into play. Alright, you come to green circuits. And pick me up there. And while I'm at it, where's the utility train? You come to base utility, because we might as well go from this side of the world. Okay, let's go over to where we were doing carbon fiber, which was glass ingot utility. Right? No. This one. Low density utility. There. We still have to build all this stuff to put into that new power armor, but that will come later. That will come later. Okay, first things first. Let's deal with this biter nest. Because we definitely don't need to be dealing with a biter attack. Far too much to do for that sort of thing. There, tiny little nest, not a big deal, but needs to be dealt with. Okay. That's good. That's very good. Nice ore patches here, but we do not need them at this particular moment. Okay. Checking for trains, no trains. Let's go this way. What is this? A weird little spot right there. No idea. Nope. Some oil processing here. This our carbon fiber it is. Okay. That can all go into junk for next time. Why do we even have this here? I don't know. We don't really need that in general. Okay, now let's go... let's put that on. Let's open this. Don't need that anymore. Okay, well, if nothing else, we have a lot more space. And we can produce more stuff for it. Miniature fusion reactor, for fission reactor, for example. That's not a big deal. We can make that. That'll be lovely. 1.6 megawatt. Oh, it consumes nuclear fuel, so we need to get nukes up first. But still, 1.6 megawatts compared to 125 kilowatts from this, or 40 kilowatts from that. That's a lot more power. Make our life much easier. Alright, let's go over to the other side here, just to get this straightened out. And this is gonna be Carbon 1 utility. How are you doing on fuel, by the way? You're fine. Okay. Alright, and the problem was that we just had way too much sand and stone coming in, and that was bugging us down. So what we're gonna do here is put in one of these guys. Just to hopefully put a little bit more pull onto this line. Let's put in some more of this. I don't have assemblers. What is... Oh, this is ore crushers. Well, alright, I'm gonna have to come back with ore crushers. Let's put in a request. This is advanced ore crushers. Okay. Just stack. But that has put a pull onto that, and that means hopefully we're getting a trickle. That's not really good enough. That's not really good enough at all. Okay, I'm gonna have to put it in upstream as well. I was hoping to get away with just that one, but we can't. Put in a couple, because this is going to be a significant issue. There we are. That should put enough of a pull here that it unlock this whole contraption. As soon as it clears. In fact, let's do this. No, I've already built one of these. Okay, fine. There we go. Those could stand to... Oh. Oh, okay. I meant that guy, though. Yeah. Okay. Now these are all firing. Thanks, autosave. And now we've got plenty of crushed copper coming into here, or rather refined copper, and that should be producing enough of the crushed refined copper to saturate the system in a little bit once it all profuses. Okay, good enough for now. Alright, back to the mall, I think. Yeah. We're back to the base, rather. Let's go back to our to-do. We did the power armor, although we need the materials for it, the accessories. Copper foil for green circuits, we've done what we could. Beacons, that's next. And then I think after that, nuclear power plant. Speaking of which, where's our nuclear stuff here? How are we doing on building up our U-235? 45 in. Okay, well, we can manually seed that into the next one to get a little bit more performance out of it, but of course we're not actually producing any whatchamacallit, this should be controlled. There's something missing here. I don't remember what now. We're not actually producing any nuclear fuel because, of course, none will get into this machine until the Kovarex's machines are refused. But this flying back and forth is silly. It's flying here, dumping it, and then flying to the end. Okay, that should only be happening sometimes, and we will go fix that in a moment. Alright. So what do we need for this? We need more two more optical computers. Okay. We can get that. Refined concrete, lead plate, reinforced chrome steel plate, reinforced titanium plate. We can do all that. In fact, might be easiest to grab it here somewhere. Let's see. Reinforced titanium plate. Yep, 25. Reinforced chromed plate. Lead plate, I'm not sure where that's living right now. This was regular concrete, we did not need that. This lead plate? Might be. Yes. So we need 25 of that. Refined concrete and optical computer. I'm not sure if we're making refined concrete. Oh, where did I leave my monowheel? Oh man. Did I leave it all the way back somewhere? Yeah. Oh well, I'll get it later. I still have the car. Come on, autosave. Let's get down here. And... Nope, we need those optical computers. Which means once again we will do this. Give it a moment to catch up. Are we making refined concrete? I'm honestly not sure. We're making concrete here. What's involved in refined concrete? No, we're definitely making it because we needed it for the nuclear mall. Yes, we're making it right at the end here. Okay, very good. And once again I put it in the wrong spot. It's here that I need it. So send the stuff over this way, please. Okay. That's one. There we go. Oh, I had some in here. Oh. Fine. Fine. Okay. Pipe. Here's the refined concrete. We need how much? I mean, I am amused by the fact that the miniature fission reactor we're going to be carrying around with us is made out of concrete. That's not going to be heavy or anything. Okay. Okay, let's make beacons. So beacons are going to need large steel chassis, junctions, and field effectors. So first we need to make some field effectors, which require that stuff. Okay. So we need 4 ingredients, 5-second crafting. Oh my goodness, that needs a lot of sapphire. That's it's still half a belt, but that's quite a lot of it. Which means what we're gonna do is this. And you are gonna make us the beacons. And then you're gonna do that. Now, do we need sapphires for anything else? Field effector? Nope, that's it. Nothing else. So there's no sense in limiting this. We'll just eat all the sapphires we can get. You need to be brought over here. You need to be brought over here. Okay, so that'll do. Not quite. Come on. There. Okay, so sapphire. Need one of these four-way entrances. Have one somewhere nearby. Yes. Okay, sapphires are going to be right on this line. And that line is going all the way to the top. Like so. Oh, no, that's not sapphires. That's, honestly, we didn't even need to put it on the bus. We could have just brought it into here or something, but say levy. And we've got our nuclear reactor, but of course it needs nuclear fuel, which we do not yet have. It'll just sit there for now. And that's fine. Right, what else did we need for the field effect? Or optical computer. No, not optical computer. Optical processor, which is this. Where's this computer? Now this is controller. Which means regular circuit is one below it. So we want to go here. Nope. Wrong. Wrong. We want to go here. And then here. Okay. Okay. Let's run this line out. Here we go. Okay. We don't have a ton of those, but it is what it is. Okay, next we need steel tubes, which should be somewhere. Steel tubes, or is this chrome steel tubes? This is chrome being produced here. This is steel being produced here. So this is steel tubes on this line over here. Okay, let's grab those steel tubes. Back there right here. Right there. Right there. And the last component was, I believe, gold foil. Yep. And there's autosave. Okay. Where is gold foil? All the way back here. Okay. Gold foil. Gold foil is all the way here. Okay, which means our last belt feed is gonna be right here. Yes? No, right here. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Sigh. And gold foil. All right. Okay, that should be everything for the for that. Gold foil should be coming in any moment now. Well, any century now, because it's kind of far. Let's see what we need over here. Large steel chassis, junction boxes. Oh, and of course, that's where we need those optical computers. That's going to be fun. So let's see. We need this set up again, except we want it here-ish. Yep. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, there. So, optical computer and all that other good stuff. And I'm out of everything. Alright, let's let the robots refill me. Why is there not enough in storage? That's disturbing. Okay. Here they come. How's my gold foil? It's getting here. It's getting here. Okay, let's, and here we go. Now we're gonna have, effector, the field effectors. That's being produced. If everything is less than, I don't know, 100. And here we can put in a request for these guys for 1,000. Obviously there aren't any, since we've literally not made any yet. But that's okay. Alright, come on, butts. Bring me the rest. We have a lot of belts to do, so I do need them this time. Let's cap this at 1 stack, because there's really... I think that'll be fine. This is a 5-second cycle, and this is a 15-second cycle, so this can always make more. I don't know what the stack size is, but it doesn't matter. Oh, we're progressing nicely through this stuff. Yeah. These, and probe. Nifty. And then, impulse probe. Alright, whatever. I would just like to launch a rocket sometime soonish. But we really do need beacons to do that. Because we've got to improve some of our production processes. Okay. Optical computer. Let's put you on this line. Nope. Personal Roboport Mark II at some point will be nice. Perfect night glasses. Okay. No, that's from Afraid of the Dark. We're not going to bother with those. Got exoskeletons. Mark II personal roboports. Those are the things I really care about. Okay, now if the blue stuff is here, then the blue controller the optical computers should be right here. Which means we need to be on this line. Right here. That's pretty close. That's well, maybe less close than I thought. Oh, right here. Okay, what's next? Large steel chassis, junction boxes. This is titanium. This is large steel chassis. We can put you right here. Right, don't need a lot of those. No, steel plates we need. The only thing we need kind of a lot, but still not that much. Excellent. Now over here, and this is in fact steel plates right here. So let's put you right here. Or is this chrome steel plates? What did I just pick up? Nope, that's steel plates. Excellent. And then we need junction boxes. Okay, where are junction boxes? Right here. And they are being placed onto the bus right here. So on this line here. Now, does that connect with everything? Yes, it does. So right there. And we'll use the car for this one. Let's go get some junction boxes. Yeah, that's fine. I thought I'd missed the line, but nope, works still good. And that should be it. That should be our beacons. Now, the next thing we want... Oh, that was a tree. Okay, fine, good. No worries. Over here, I've been making productivity modules, but we need speed modules as well. Please produce speed modules. And this should be a provider. And let's drop that in there. Because we need like a dozen of those and 5 more of these. Perfect. And we can also do this. Let's just do it temporarily like so. And use this because we can we need a second one. No, we don't want to do that at all. We want to do it like this. This will be to deprogram. That means we can steal half of these and put them in there. And they will format them back to the optical computers, which will feed into here to produce speed modules. Now, how could we need 60 of those and only 12 of those? That's not correct. We need a lot more than that down here. We need like 120. But that's going to be quite a while before we have that kind of volume. So, yeah, we'll just let it work a bit, and we can put in a request here for a stack of each of them. Because honestly, that's something we're going to want long term. Now we also need to unlock this, because we're gonna need some for, say, beacons, which is gonna be quite oh, left my car. Let's not do that. Oh no, Jesus. Oh, we just had enough in the buffered. Okay, that's good. So what did I set this to? 100. Okay. So let's put in a request for a stack of those. The stack of those is only 10. Let's put in a request for 2 stacks of those. Let's use a laser assembler here. Just to get that sped up a bit. And you know what? I want to go back and check on one thing. Now that we have a little bit in the way of modules, where can we use productivity modules? Because I am not quite certain. Can we use productivity modules on this? Probably not. Let's reserve some slots here. No. Can we use productivity modules on these? No. On these? No. Too bad. Really too bad. Which means we can't do it on the reds and such either. Because that would be a good place to use them. Honestly, where we should be using them is on the science, but not a critical thing. Alright, let's grab some materials for nuclear power, so that we can at least build that. There's... Let's change this to 6. But I actually only want... Oh, so it puts in 7. did they go? Right there. Let's take a look at the blueprint. Do I have nuclear blueprints here? I do. So for a 2-core reactor, I need 2 cores, obviously. 56 heat pipes. I need 16 boilers, or whatever these guys are. And I need 27 turbines. Okay. How are we doing here? Not too bad. Okay, I think we're just about ready to go out and do some stuff with all this stuff. Where did I leave the car again? Right there. How's our nuclear power beacons? Well, we've got beacons. We've accomplished that. Train is there, good. Let's go grab the train. Yes, you can fix that. And now we are headed to transfer. And I wanted to take a look at what's involved in rocket control units. Sensors, we've got gyroscopes, we've got red controllers. We've got those. That's not a big deal. What else do we need for... and what do we need to build the actual rocket silo? Optical computers, but not that many, really. Junction boxes, steel bulkheads, that's all very doable. I think we can build a rocket, probably not this week, but next time. I think we're gonna aim for rocket. Okay, let's go over to nuclear. And robots are off, good. And that's important. Because I want to build things in a very specific order. Battery charging, we should really do something with that at some point. Build some battery charger stations. The discharger, charger. That's fairly trivial. Okay, let's go over this way. And the reason I want to make sure the robots were off is that I want to make sure we build these 2 rows before first. Because, no. These 2 rows first. So I want to make sure we're building from the top. So that we are not spending the resources on where it's not most productive. Okay. Okay. Do I not have any more? I don't have any more blue modules. Or any more those guys, but that's okay because now these are running already at 325% plus, and that's what I wanted to see. Now I'm going to take half of that and stick it in here, and gonna take the rest of that and stick it in here. Take that and that and that. Stick that in there. I'm just a couple short. Okay. Now, you guys. That's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000. So we're gonna wire this. Only if we have. Let's see. Red. Let's put it on the power pole so we can see. There's about 1,000 there. So let's say if it's less than, I don't know, 200. If this is less than 200. Because otherwise, just take them from here. Now we've got 1,000 stored up. Don't abuse my robots. Okay. So now we have 4 of them running, and they're speeded up. Not perfect, not fully, but quite adequately. The other 2 are not running yet, but this will drastically increase the speed at which we can generate Cobra X. 5, 10 or so. Yeah, no, we don't have enough to seed the next reactor yet. Yeah. And these have their productivity modules. Which means they'll use less material. And I don't think we can use productivity modules in these, right? Oh, good, but I think we want speed more than productivity. Except now, of course, the robots put that blue module somewhere. Yeah, so that one's running a little slower now. Let's, you know what? Robots off. We really don't need this one to be running nearly as much, so now we have 2 spare beacons. In fact, we can pick up these 2 as well. And we can, well, the beacons didn't really matter. It's these guys. Stick them in here so that we're speeding up this part of the system, and we'll take out one of you and stick one of you in there. There we go. And now we can turn the robots back on. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really matter. Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter. We don't have the beacons for them anyway. $15, $30. Oh. That's enough for that. And that, not enough for that, but it's half of it. Yeah, with beacons in place and the modules, These guys are running fast. Okay, not going to be much longer before we're actually producing nuclear fuel, which means we should probably put in a request for it. Where is it? There. Because we're going to want some to power our fancy power armor once we're able to. That's 15. We need a few more cycles. I was going to leave, but I think I'm going to stick around long enough to power up this last Kovarex. And then we will move on to the next thing. Actually, you know what? That's silly. Let's work on the next thing, and then we can work on Kovarex. So, nuclear power plant. Where do we want to put it? I think I want to put it down here under the tracks, and then we can use bots to bring stuff along. Alternatively, of course, we can run it here. The water is over here, but the water is not that hard to pump in. Speaking of which, I have a couple of offshore pumps. Good. Maybe we'll put it right here. Let's see if we can fit it right there. I kind of like that spot. Come on, autosave. I don't know. We're not building this 6 module version, but I want to see if it fits here, and it does. Which means we can build the 2 version right here. We'll put it as... actually, we'll put it this way. So we need a little bit more space. Robots off. Actually, robots on, and let's clear this out so we can see what we're doing. That's gonna take a moment. Where nuclear weapons come in handy to blow up the trees, which, as we all know, are the real enemy.